Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. With a 9-footer. Here's Poeltl. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Down low. Poeltl. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set a mean screen.
And he can't jam it through. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper. And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside Barnes. That three's off the mark. Here's Risacher. Walter pulls it in. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Poeltl. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Gay. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Here's Daniels. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
On the wing quickly. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Daniels. Risacher. The layup off target. To the paint. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Pass to Risacher. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Here's Daniels. Guarded by Quickly. And there's the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite dwarfs.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's Mobo. They get it back. Here's Boucher. That puts him in the lead.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Immanuel Quickley is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra-aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Daniels. Count it. Daniels has got 6.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Mobo, following the score by Atlanta. To the left wing. To the left side wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Here's Young. Yet to see a basket. Out to the wing. Pass to Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Takes the three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Atlanta on top, leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Mobo. Spins. Back to Boucher. Kicks it to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Quickly outside. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Gay. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Kicks it to Quickly. No good on the 3. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Niang inside. and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Barrett. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
It's LeVert on the wing. Niang outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Inside. Boucher. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
LeVert, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. Kept alive. Outside Barnes. Back to Boucher. 5 on the clock. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
That's a crafty move by Mr. Boucher. Baits the defense with the up fake, gets the whistle. That is textbook basketball.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Toronto trailing. Here's Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Gay. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. Here's Okongwu. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Barnes. The 3. Barrett sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Pirtle. To the right side. Team seconds. Here's Barnes. Still without a bucket. Here's Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Okongwu uses the glass to finish the layup. Okongwu's got 12 points.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Back to Pirtle. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Now Young with a steal. It's good. Young's got 6. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Well, Grant, aside from making East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Team first.
Left side, Young. Let's go with a 3. Mobo with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Over to the wing. Pass to Niang. And he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They get the rebound. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. Right wing. 5 to shoot.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And great job to establish position and square up.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. The Hawks leading. Wallace outside. Pass to LeVert. Down low. To the middle. Here's Barlow. Shakes him. Good work defensively by Robinson.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Walter. Watched by Wallace. Walter, good.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Now here's LeVert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And the three-pointer goes. Man's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Oh, swiped away. Here's the break for the lead. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Hawks trail by 3. LeVert outside to the paint. Here's Barlow. Rebound Toronto.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Barnes. Still no points. Down low. And it's Niang with a rebound. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Pass to Barlow. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Barlow's got his first 2 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
.103 left in the third. Picked by Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Now here's Boucher. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Risacher gets it to go.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
The Raptors with a lead. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And here are the Hawks now. Here's Daniels. Yep, count it. Daniels has got 10 points in the game.
reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. He's got 10. There's Young with the 3. Barnes with the rebound. It's Pirtle high post. And he sinks the 11-footer. 12 points for him. There's Young with the 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Raptors out in front, leading by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. From downtown. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Daniels. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Young looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Risacher to take the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Raptors. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Young. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Count it.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Shooting for Toronto.
And he can't get the first one. That one's no good. Now the Hawks with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pass to Gay. Back to Okongwu. Again, Atlanta.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Free throw is good. Young.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Here's Daniels. Young with it. Just 5 on the clock. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Gay. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Barnes. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-3 run. Gay's shot is good.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Here's Boucher. The quick look, no good that time. Atlanta leading by 13. Young way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Young inside. Doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. And so here is Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Fires from way outside. Rebound Atlanta.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Barrett. And rejected. They get it back. Young from long range, and count it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.